JBN, we keep you informed. Super Lotto, $152.4 million winner comes forward. 13 days into the new year, Byfield came forward as the last Super Lotto winner of the decade, claiming the $152.4 million that was won from a $200 ticket. The winning numbers were 5, 6, 7, 19, 20, and the Super Bowl 4 with the golden ticket purchased on New Year's Eve last year at JJ Mobile Phone and Company in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Supreme Ventures Limited SVL has reported. According to SVL, Byfield said that the numbers were chosen by a good friend who came up with the winning set randomly, then sent them to him after he had asked for a lucky suggestion. Asked why he continued to play Super Lotto, Byfield responded, "To win, me always believe me I go win. Me must catch a draw one day." Byfield said it was his friend who happened to check the results app on New Year's Day and contacted him right away after finding out that the numbers had in fact hit the jackpot. "Me just take up the ticket and look funny. Me just try to stay calm, just calm," he was reported as saying. He explained that his ultimate dream is to purchase a house and to invest in business ventures, and with his newfound fortune, he hopes to make these dreams a reality. Meanwhile, SVL Vice President of Marketing Communications and Sponsorship, Gail Abrahams, expressed their excitement for the winner. "We are overjoyed that the last Super Lotto winner for 2019 ended the year on a perfect note. As one of two major jackpot winners, Byfield will now realize his dreams and become a member of the Millionaire Club. This is what Supreme Ventures is about, making winners every day," she noted. Westmoreland police seized gun, arrest 3 people, including teenager. The Westmoreland police are reporting the arrest and charge of 2 men and a teenage boy in relation to an illegal gun and ammunition being seized during an operation in Chantilly Gardens in the parish on Tuesday. Arrested are 27-year-old Nichado Williams, otherwise called Beckham, 22-year-old Shane Williams, otherwise called Pim Pim, and a 16-year-old boy, all of Chantilly Gardens, savanna-la-mar in the parish. According to the savanna-la-mar police, lawmen were on an operation about 2 p.m. when the premises was searched, and a Mossberg 500 shotgun, along with 5 12-gauge cartridges, was found. All 3 people at the location were arrested and charged. Investigations continue, the police said. Clarendon men found with gun in Manchester. 5 Clarendon men were arrested and charged following the seizure of a gun and ammunition in Mandeville, Manchester today. Charged with illegal possession of a gun and ammunition are 56-year-old Kirk Valentine, 35-year-old Sheldon Smith, 26-year-old Karen Mitchell, 26-year-old David Dyer, and 22-year-old O'Shane Reed, all of Clarendon addresses. According to the police, the men were picked up during an operation on Manchester Road in the parish about 12:30 a.m. when the vehicle they were traveling in was stopped, searched, and a Taurus 9mm pistol with 17 rounds of ammunition found. They are expected to appear before the court at a later date. Man runs from cops, leaving backpack with gun and ammo. A Glock 9mm pistol and 10 rounds of ammunition were seized during a joint police-military operation at the intersection of Nelson and Wellington Streets in Kingston 14 yesterday. Reports from the Denham Town Police are that about 11:20 p.m., lawmen were on an operation when a man was accosted. He reportedly ran, leaving behind a backpack, which was retrieved, and the gun with the ammunition found inside. The police are investigating. Harsher penalties coming for owners of dogs that attack people. The government says it is taking steps to craft legislation imposing harsher sanctions for the owners of dogs that attack, injure, or cause the death of a person. This follows Cabinet's approval for a proposed reform to the Dogs Liability of Injuries Act by repealing and replacing it with a new law that will provide for criminal and civil liability for an owner of a dog that attacks, injures, or causes the death of a person. Making the announcement at yesterday's post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House, Minister with Oversight for Education, Youth and Information, Carl Samuda, said Cabinet has given approval for drafting instructions to be given to the Chief Parliamentary Council. The legislative changes come in the wake of recent dog attacks on several Jamaicans. In September last year, pit bulls attacked a teacher, leaving her with serious wounds which caused her to be hospitalized for a prolonged period. I am sure she's going to bear the effects of that attack for the rest of her life. She's being attended to as we speak because it will require a lot of work beyond the particular hospital treatment that she has received, Samuda said. $43 million in bogus checks tendered to TAJ. Tax Administration Jamaica TAJ did not conduct the requisite due diligence to ensure that checks it received from taxpayers were valid, and as a result was offered 209 invalid ones amounting to $43.816 million during financial year 2018-2019, according to Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis. The checks were submitted to TAJ at the Constant Spring and Crossroads Collectorates in St. Andrew, but they were dishonored by the bank. Our review disclosed that some of these checks were missing signatures, and there were differences between words and figures, Monroe Ellis said in her 2018-2019 annual report. In addition, TAJ did not report to the Financial Secretary those payments that were not settled within 30 days following the checks being dishonored. She said that TAJ has advised the Auditor General's Department that steps will be taken to address the weaknesses identified. Those would include the development of a standard operating procedure and the requirement for monthly reports on dishonored checks. Monroe Ellis pointed out that the Financial Administration and Audit FFA Act requires the monthly reconciliation of bank accounts. However, the department found that contrary to that requirement, TAJ delayed the preparation of bank reconciliation statements for the revolving loan fund and revenue point of sale accounts by more than 15 and 5 months respectively. The department found that TAJ did not promptly investigate reconciling items on the bank accounts, as erroneous debits of $4.188 billion and credits of $1.271 billion identified at March 31, 2019, remained substantially unchanged for approximately 3 months. Further, despite the Auditor General's Department request, TAJ did not submit the bank reconciliation statement for the investment account for audit scrutiny. TAJ's failure to perform monthly reconciliation of its bank accounts and follow up on discrepancies in a timely manner increases the risk of financial losses, as management will not be able to promptly identify and correct accounting and bank errors or irregularities, Monroe Ellis said. The department noted that while TAJ made some progress in the recovery of advances outstanding ones at March 31, 2019, totaling $14.27 million, that included personal advances of $183,687.77, which have remained outstanding after 4 years. Delays in clearing advances increase the risk of financial losses, as amounts may be difficult to recover, especially where individuals separate from the public service, the Auditor General said, noting that under the FAA Act, accountable officers may be held liable for failure to recover outstanding advances. She said TAJ advised that steps will be taken to write off the $183,687.77 in personal advances by December 31, 2019, while it continued the process of recovery from the individuals. The Auditor General also pointed out that with respect to the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service for the period ended March 2019, there was still a need for improvement in the management to ensure that outstanding advances were reconciled and cleared in a timely manner. Monroe Ellis said that advances totaling $77.1 million remained uncleared up to then, of which $16.5 million had been outstanding for more than 12 months. Uncleared advances remaining on the ministry's records may be difficult to recover, resulting in loss of public funds, the Auditor General said. Furthermore, it will be difficult to determine whether the amounts advanced were used for the intended purposes, where supporting documents are not presented to clear these advances. The Auditor General said that a review identified 2 deposit accounts with debit balances of $1.26 million, which indicated that the ministry had been spending more than received. In addition, the department found no evidence that the ministry communicated to the bank for resolution with credit memos totaling $792,497.66 appearing on the deposit account bank statements. Monroe Ellis said that the ministry's failure to reconcile the bank accounts in a timely manner increased the risk that errors and irregularities could go undetected for an extended period. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.